6'6" number 9, Dylan. The other forward at 6'10", number 10, Jabari Smith. Starting at point guard, standing 5'11", number 5, Fred. The other guard at 6'3" number 4, Jalen. At center, 6'10", number 28,
Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Miami. They're down at the 7th position right now. Decent start to the season, but they're looking to make a move.
And right now for Miami, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
And the clock is ticking for them to make that push. It's looking like they'll be fighting for a spot in the play-in.
So here's Miami's starting group. Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at the 4th. And for Houston, at the guard positions, Van Fleet and Green. The forwards for him will be Brooks and Smith. And it's Şengün in at the center. RJ, this one has a bit of an old school feel to it, doesn't it? These teams love to run things down low.
Yeah, it's going to be a heck of a matchup, Kevin. A little bit of bully ball, you could say. Having a center you can run your offense through makes the rest of your offense that much better.
Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Green swings it in.
And one of Green's best attributes is that he doesn't really see contact. He will either go over it or through it.
Outside Robinson. Back to Butler. Over Brooks. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
And the release of Butler's jumper, it's so smooth. He has no problem knocking it down from mid-range.
Poked away, and it goes out of bounds. That one off
Butler. Still, Rockets ball.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here's Şengün. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Just strength from the big man Şengün, pushing through the contact.
Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game. I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
Shots good by Green.
Oh, great ball movement there.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Against Van Fleet. Adebayo passes to Butler. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. Pass to Highsmith. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not. And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Assist from.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Now here's Green. He's got 5. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. That's tipped. Green with the ball. Robinson picks him up. Green kicks to Van Vliet. Up and in on the way.
He may be undersized, but Van Vliet, this man has fantastic touch around the rim.
Hero passes to Robinson. Now Adebayo. Pass to Highsmith. Shot clock at 5. And here is Hero. Covered by Van Vliet. Misses the 3. Rockets leading by 5. Plays it up and banks it in. Van Vliet's got his second bucket.
Ready to play rough inside. Van Vliet navigates the contact.
RJ, the Rockets don't just have young talent. They have elite young talent.
Yeah, you can have all the high draft picks in the world. That doesn't mean you're going to hit on the right guy. But Houston, they certainly have.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to talk to his guys.
Get ready, everyone! You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best move. Let's go! Bring those moves! Look at those moves! Oh, sit down.
Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Brooks. Terry Rozier's checked in for Miami.
Substitution.
Quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. He talked about the respect he has for Jimmy Butler and everything that Jimmy Buckets brings to the table. He told me Butler's special. He impacts the game with the ball, without the ball, and with his defense. But he said as much of a challenge as Butler presents, we're ready. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now with a fair amount of the season already completed, RJ, what storylines have stood out so far to you?
Well, it's really the players that have made the leap into stardom. But look, the season is far from over, and I'm curious to see if these guys can continue to get better.
And the Heat making a change here. Akaz is checked in. Now here's Thompson. He's last out on the 20 points. Buries it from three-point range. Green's got 8 points.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Pass to Highsmith. Down low. Here's Rozier. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Man, Rozier getting up. Impressive to see someone his size finish with authority.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Houston. They lead by 4, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. They need to be more active than they were.
And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Alperen Şengün.
On the boards, he's been a much bigger presence these last few years than he had been prior. And he can be counted on now to make an impact with his rebounding. And that's a product of all the work he's put in down low.
Love's checked in for the Heat. Tyler Hero comes in for Butler.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Akaz the pass to Love. It's taken away by Smith. Van Vliet with it. And Akaz picks him up defensively. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Love, and the dunk by Love.
Oh, That's how you flush it. I see you, K-Love, showing you still got a little bit of bounce.
Here's Green, and Green swings it in.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
Miami trailer. There's Hero with the three. It's rebounded by Şengün.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Thompson finds Smith. And the three off target. For Miami, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. The Heat shooting their fifth and 6 free throws of the game.
And typically, a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Jeff Green is checked in for Şengün. Cam Whitmore comes in for Jabari Smith. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Jalen Green. And Shepard subbed in for Fred VanVleet. And Miami also making a switch. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Adebayo. Hero kicks to Rozier. Here's Love. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Love's got his second basket.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket.
Oh, my goodness, the slam! And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the Houston Rockets. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be back with you shortly. We hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc. And as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city, plus he's already got a street named after him.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Tyler Hero. Also Terry Rozier out there. Kevin Love out there with Jaime Jaquez. And it's Jovic in at the 4 spot. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, we all know about what Heat culture means. Bam Adebayo says we share the ball, play together, and we know where the shots are going to come from. They're just blessed to have a team like this. Everybody buys in, everybody competes, and everybody wants to get the job done. Kevin, back to you.
They've got great chemistry. Thanks, David. An offensive rebound.
And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far.
Thompson with it, guarded now by Kevin Love. 3-pointer. And another 3 for Houston.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from 3-point range.
Rozier the pass to Love. Outside Hero. Pass to Hagen. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jovic. Hands it from downtown. Jovic has got himself on the board with 3 there.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain the triple on us, and I'm coming flying with it.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul. Jock Landale's checked in for Houston. The Heat with the lead. Outside Rozier. Jaquez outside. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Jaquez has got 4 this quarter. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. And that'll be the middle game of their 5 and their longest homestand of the year. Jaquez with the steal. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. So for the Rockets, Şengün's checked in for Jock Landale. Smith comes in for Jeff Green. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Shepard. Hero, no good.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Hero passes to Jaquez. Adebayo against Smith to the inside. And it's good, 2 points. Rozier's got the lead up to 5 now for the Heat.
And we continue to see Rozier taking on more responsibility offensively. Nice finish inside.
Şengün with the bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
For Miami, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Now, here's Rozier. He's got 10. Here's Adebayo. And it's blocked by Şengün.
A little attitude on that swat. Şengün making his presence felt.
Rozier with the steal. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. Here's the making some changes. Dylan Brooks. He's checked in for Cam Whitmore. Jalen Green comes in for Thompson. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Miami. Now here's Butler. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. And Adebayo throws it down.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
Fires from 18. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
And Alperon Şengün continues to prove himself, RJ, as one of the game's most promising big men.
Oh, a lot of it is because of his passing ability, Kevin. Shades of Nikola Jokic out there. Having a big man who can distribute like Şengün is a real luck.
When it comes to players who like having fun, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Well, we've seen this a few times, Richard. Players getting booed at home. And that's got to be painful for a player.
You get taken back a little bit. For some players, it's deserved, but it's always a surprise. But you have to be self-aware. Did you deserve to get booed? In most cases, it's true.
And some changes here for the Heat. Highsmith is checked in, and it's Tyler Hero in for Rozier. Şengün against Adebayo. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 6 rebounds in the game. Knocked away. VanVleet gets to Smith. There's 57 seconds left in the second quarter. As we approach the halfway mark, let's take a look at how everything stands out west. You look at the Rockets, season well underway, and they've been solid in third right now.
Yeah, right now, though, the Rockets, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
And here is Hero, following Jalen Green's 3. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Rockets trail by 3. Here's Green, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got 4 assists in the game.
Green has been locked in, really powering this offense.
Hero from long range. Rockets with the rebound. This, of course, their first chance to play Miami this season. Şengün passes it to VanVleet. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Hero, no good. And a close game so far to the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Miami ahead, up 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Eric Spoelstra here with us. A lot of three-pointers allowed in the first half. How do you limit that going forward?
Well, there's been some airspace issues. I mean, there are a couple easy ones where we didn't rotate over on the weak side, but we're just not making that extra effort to get to the shooters.
And we know multiple effort is a big part of what you do. Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot. 2. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
Glad you could join us. The story tonight for the Houston Rockets through 2 quarters, a tightly contested matchup.
Playing for one another. The phrase gets overused, but tonight it's right.
Hey, we should try a harmony.
Let's do it.
Playing for
One another. The phrase gets overused. Kenny, get on beat.
But tonight, it's right.
And time for a look here at how the West is shaping up as we continue to work our way through this season.
Taking a look here at the Rockets, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Well, guys, what can you say? Jalen Green, an impressive effort here today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Hero, no good. The Rockets trail. Van Vliet attacking. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. That's some big dough.
Is it ever? It remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
It's good. And it's a 5-point Heat lead.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Welcome to the pod, your Clutch City Texans.
first for Robinson. He's averaging 11 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
And that's what you need from some guys on the team. Not everyone can be an all-star. You need glue guys to find that success too.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. 7-point differential. Three-pointer, Brooks. Robinson pulls it in. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. For Houston, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. Smith dishes to Green. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Another miss by Houston.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
And a wide open look for Hero. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Miami ball.
And here's the upcoming schedule now for the Miami Heat. On Wednesday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans. Then on Thursday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers.
And this is a perfect situation for them coming up. They'll be facing a lot of teams that they should beat, and those games will be at home. Can't ask for a better stretch of the schedule.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Knocked loose. Outside Robinson. Just 5 to shoot. Latrey nailed from three-point land. Robinson's got the lead up to 10 now for the Heat.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Hero against Van Vliet. Hero no good. Houston's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. And Brooks gets it to go.
Spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
You talk about reputations, RJ. Few have one like Dylan Brooks.
I'll give it to this man. He is fearless. He doesn't care if it's Steph, LeBron, his mom, whoever. Dylan is trying to get in their head. You want guys like that on your side.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple. And I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
Certainly, D.A. is a two-way threat. Drills it from outside.
You can tell Green likes to move quickly. He gets that ball and he's taking the shot in just a few seconds.
Here's Hero. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Hero's got 9 points.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Is your Get loud and let's hear it. We're giving t-shirts to the loudest section. So make some noise.
Houston with a big good substitution here. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Şengün. Tari Eason comes in for Jabari Smith. Whitmore, he's checked in for Brooks. It's Thompson in for Fred Van Vliet. And Miami also making a switch. Rozier's checked in.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that three ball for these guys.
Here's Butler. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Thompson.
And free throws have never really been an issue for Butler. Makes a living at the line.
And so Butler nails both of them. And it's trailed by 5. Out left to the wing. Back to Green. Houston moving the ball around. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Whitmore's got his second basket of the game.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Love outside. Pass to Butler. The Rockets pull it in. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
And the dunk by Houston.
And he's stroking it well, but he just hasn't shown the aggressiveness that they need out of him. Probably in front by more if he was taking these shots.
And stolen by Whitmore. There's the lob to the hoop. And stolen by Butler. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition team foul. He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
They have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
Nikola Jovic is checked in for Butler. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Thompson.
It's nice to see Rozier being the aggressor, dictating the action, putting the defender on defense.
And the Heat making a change here. Robinson's checked in, and he's good on the second. 24 seconds left in the third quarter. It's Thompson off the drive, and Thompson throws it down.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Hero from long range. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Right side, Green. For the lead. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
He is getting everything. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for Houston. He's at the quarter-century mark, 25 points for him in this game, as they have looked to him over and over to make things happen. We'll return shortly. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Jaime Jaquez is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Duncan Robinson. Then there's Terry Rozier. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
To the paint. Jaquez with the steal. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Heat lead by 2.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance. Rocketing off the deck. And showing that youthful exuberance.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Rozier the pass to Adebayo. High post shot. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Nice play call there. Down the stretch, getting him the open look.
And late in games, for all those analytics, give me the mid-range. The shot, it just works.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside.
Rozier missing. And so Green will bring it up for Houston. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
It's really been a tale of two halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the second half.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for the Rockets. Now, here is Robinson. Outside Rozier. Back to Robinson. 6 to shoot. The Heat need to get a shot off. He claims that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately.
All right, fans, it's Scam time. Get ready to dance like everybody's watching. Show us those moves. Oh, that's nuts. You must have left your dancing shoes at home.
So for the Rockets, Şengün's checked in for Steven Adams, and it's Jason Tate in for Cam Whitmore. He'd also with the sub. Highsmith is checked in. And now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. With the game in the balance, coach was calm in the huddle. His main message, execution. Told his team to make sure to remember what they talked about during shoot-around. We've got a great ending in store, guys.
Thank you, David. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Easton passes to Tate. Houston needs to get a shot. Shepard. A miss that time. Would have put him up. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Dismissed. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Eason with it. Picked up by Rozier. The shot by Thompson, no good. And some nice passing there by Houston. Shepard. Kept wide by Houston. Şengün finds Eason. A shot by Thompson. No one's around. Good on the triple. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Houston.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Pass to Highsmith. Now Adebayo. Step back shot. Butler, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Eason passes to Şengün. Here's Shepard. Tate finds Eason. 5 on the clock. And he uses the glass on the layup. And now a 5-point Houston lead.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. A three-pointer is right on target.
And Butler, no stranger to these pressure situations. A big-time gamer who knows how to take over on key possessions.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Big group substitution here. Smith checked in for Tari Eason. Dylan Brooks comes in for Tate. Jalen Green's checked in for Thompson. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Shepard. Here's VanVleet, and the layup falls.
These are the moments that VanVleet loves. Wanting to be that guy because he believes he is that guy.
Now here's Butler. Brooks grabs the board. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Here's VanVleet. Count that one. 8 points for Fred VanVleet.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. VanVleet's a strong finisher for his size.
VanVleet against Butler. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Smith's got his 7th rebound here tonight. VanVleet with it. Butler covering. Şengün kicks to Green. Locked up there for Şengün. And it goes out of bounds.
Miami ball.
Last touch by Green.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
The Heat trail by 6. Here's Butler. In the paint.
And it's obvious that Butler is a star in this league. An amazing performer. And this is a guy who lives for these moments.
There are guys that will take that shot, and there are guys that will make that shot. Green is one of those guys that will make that bucket.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Shooting for Miami.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 5. And so Butler nails both of them.
And good aggressive basketball on that trip. Drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
Butler with the steal. Inside, here's Highsmith. Money!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Here's Şengün. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Şengün is a big man that is hard to handle.
For Houston, Alfred Şengün.
That's off his run, so he misses both.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Yeah, they need to focus on scoring every possession and not turning over the ball. Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Here's Green after Tyler Hero's bucket. 6-second difference between shot and game plan. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. opportunity here.
Yeah, chance to take the lead. This is huge.
Butler against Brooks. Outside for Robinson. Here's Highsmith. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Highsmith in at the 4 spot. Here's Robinson. Knocks down the step-back Jay. Robinson's got the first basket here in overtime for the Heat.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction. And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
The Heat shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Butler passes to Adebayo. Back to Butler. And there's Butler with the flush.
And he's never been shy about asserting his dominance. This is classic Jimmy Butler play so far.
It's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Miami ball. What is going on right now?
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They've led by as much as 10. Robinson kicks to Hero. Hits the three-point bomb. And it's a 5-point Heat lead.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Hero doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
Tyler Hero. Second personal foul. First team foul.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
Van Fleet taking 2 shots.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
It's tipped. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. It's offensive basket interference. The Heat leading by 4. Pointer, Butler. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And here's Van Fleet from the arc. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
This is Van Fleet's calling card. He's actively looking to fire from deep.
Stolen by Brooks. Butler against Smith. And here's Brooks from outside. Rebound by Butler. Miami's gone 1 of 2 so far in their 3-point attempts in overtime. Overtime in full swing here with 2 minutes off the clock. Almost shot. Here's Adebayo.
Big time from Bam. This guy's played in the finals, so Adebayo knows how to handle the pressure.
Brooks for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. You can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession. And, you know, some guys shrink as the game tightens. Hero calls for the ball. Clutch.
Here's Green, following the score by Miami.
We love the confidence from Green, showing he's got poise, taking and making big shots.
Butler with the ball. Pass to Robinson. Good, and Butler gets the assist. And the Heat lead by 6. And that is the kind of big-time shot that can really deflate a crowd.
And did he ever do that? Sound level right now, 0 in this arena.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First team foul.
And an intentional foul right there.
Alperen Şengün. Second personal foul.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Shooting for Miami.
And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Timeout called the Rockets. They're down by 8. What's your take?
Yeah, I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
For your one and only Park City, Texas.
And the wide open shot from Green. It falls! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
That is why the team is playing Van Vliet. He has the ability to spot open teammates.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
At the line for the Heat, Duncan Robinson.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And he is unable to get the second one. It's Brooks on the wing from deep. Smith grabs the miss, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Dylan Brooks. Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Heat.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Timeout called the Rockets. They trail by 7. What do you think, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
You have the camera on you. Let's hear it for all the dancers.
Trains the three-pointer. So the big win by Miami in a tight game. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. Both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jimmy, you have become a star in this league, big part of the team. Have those expectations put more pressure on you individually?
No pressure. I think I'm gonna do what I do each and every night. I'm not gonna play well every night, but I just gotta focus on me, this team. Can't worry about the outside influences.
A real leader, Jimmy. Thank you for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Hart. Thank you for watching tonight's presentation on 2K Sports. And now we present the player of the game, Tyler Hero.